Okay, let's get started. I still want to try and figure out what window capture 3 was for, because I honestly don't remember what I had it open for. I guess so. Doesn't matter for now. Or it kind of does, for me at least. I'll just remove it for now because nothing has been displaying from it for the past week, so don't need it. Alright, so last we left off,
as far as the chaos we find ourselves
the
in
world
these
got
days,
fucked.
it's difficult to
say
say
it
which
bluntly.
side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to
Because
bypass
basically
them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's
satellites are getting
communications.
shot on by both sides, and we have basically a person who's been inside working kind of like a double agent, and we just needed to escort him. And it is pitch black, everybody's shooting at everybody, and just have to be careful about who we shoot at.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our intro has been updated.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Strider 1, target acquired.
What point is there in living? It's best that you leave this country.
Strider 1, APC destroyed. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
You were the ones on the radio. You don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Solution military. Missile away.
Target destroyed by Strider 1. Get them before they get us!
AA gun confirmed destroyed. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Jeff, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Caution. Caution, caution.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew. Bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know what's what.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
Locked on. You're mine.
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot, but when the communication networks come back online,
Strider 4, Fox 2.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. There's a vehicle blocking the road.
vehicle confirmed destroyed.
No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Fox 2. Here comes the traitor, Lombard.
Have it out. Open the sky.
This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Lombard, send that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Behind the enemy.
We're the only ones here on our side!
Attack missed. Target acquired.
Nice kill.
Pull up.
Fox 2,
Caution. Pull up.
target destroyed. Target is in range of guns.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carr, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Rattlers, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Kruger Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
CC eliminated.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on, you're mine.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
The general is speaking.
Oh yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe? Ocean forces in this fall receptor. This is the military. It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Oh shit.
Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Showing aircraft and tally marks on the tail. They're fueling in trouble.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the drone.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Skull warning.
You radicals were so busy developing UAVs that you forgot to develop real pilots. You are a disgrace. What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile.
System failures caused further fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Missile.
There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
All aircraft prohibited. Still have drones at our disposal.
Missile.
Peace talks.
Missile.
Watching for the chapter fighters from high heavens.
Our plane is iced up.
Strider 3, launching missile. AA gun confirmed destroyed. Behind the enemy.
Caution. Pull up.
The fire's locked on bandit. Firing.
Missile.
Goddamn Civil War. This is how a country falls into ruin after losing.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Unknown aircraft approaching.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Token acquired. Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Oh shit. Morons went being taken serious. The fight did not just instincts.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit.
Missile.
There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Lucy is responsible for Harling's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
We're on unidentified aircraft to the drones.
Caution. Pull up.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Missile. 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 Zero. Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Aren't they both Ocean?
Slow away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Fire for the next half hour.
We were nearly done. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Missile.
Nice.
Missile.
Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
Maybe we should join up with them. That means getting rid of those assholes faster.
Agent Pleasant is part of the infighting within these groups.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through at a time or corner with them accused to create
Almost at the rendezvous, in the rear of the others. Understood.
You're in their sights, Strider One.
Radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are working to regain control. All goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
How do you last long, Caster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Illusion News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. We've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Uh-oh, not again.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No. Unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Alma, hold on tight.
Allcaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on? Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Welcome.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor. This is luck.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider One has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it was Ocean's big shots too? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes. Missile! Evading!
Mine.
See it, Strider. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
No good. Shit. Behind the enemy.
Ah, shit. There goes my last missiles.
me. Okay.
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Attack missed.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Roger 2.
Missile. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Evading enemy missile.
Stall warning.
Missiles depleted.
Stall warning.
Getting out of lock. Breaking.
Nice kill!
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OCA craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why do something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Missile. Stall warning.
Can't afford the MQ-99 plunge. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bitch.
Target locked.
Drones, headed this way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever. I've been spiked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile
Missile.
inbound. Drinking.
Missile.
You're out of missiles. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
5 bandits remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Damn it.
Missile.
They don't have the drive they need.
Missile.
It's not enough to be fully functional.
Missile.
There has to be a time when it should not function.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They have to have data, aren't they? Attack this!
Oh, shit.
Stall warning. Stall warning. 0. Missile.
beat on you.
Nickel. Nickel.
Enemy on your back. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Nickel.
Strider 1, target acquired. You got missiles. 1 bandit to go. Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy. Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete. All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No.
Uh-oh.
I can't!
That's no good.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these...
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
Oh,
What did
no.
you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Oh, B, okay, bitch. One or more new nicknames, okay.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right.
A bunch of dicks.
I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend.
Oh, they
After
killed
all
the
those
JPEG
speeches
dog.
I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
I want to
Trigger's
fly.
ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Is anything worth upgrading to yet again, or no? Which one? Kind of want to upgrade to get to that one, but I don't know yet. Part of me wants to hold on to all this. Because I just should be holding on to it. Alright. Let's go.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Shit. These are Ocean.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Locked on.
Pull up.
Come on. Stupid missile.
Our air support is here.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run.
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Strider 1, target update.
Our artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side. Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
Oh shit, that's a lot of things.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Come with us!
Missile.
The enemy APC from there!
Machine gun range.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think anyone's part of the fighting. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Damn those Russian bastards. He's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Caution. Pull up.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
Caution.
It's all crazy.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Enemy vessel
Just got the
destroyed.
photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
This whole operation is crazy! Stop whining!
Strider 1, target acquired.
We did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. I count 12 dead bodies. They seem to be upper middle class. Police weren't nearby, so they couldn't be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
You're right now.
Three strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Bring the anti-tank missile! Hit that heavy armor at the front line!
Missile.
Don't stop!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something!
Missile. Missile.
crab! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Target is down.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. Do the countdown! There's still one Arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusea will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Nice. Target eliminated. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way there are!
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Missile.
Visual.
Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Enemy on your back.
We're doing strategic bombing.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Fox 2. Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
This is launch control. Enemy eliminated. Confirm launch ready. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Phoenix. Launch control. Roger that.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Strata 1, target acquired.
If you're wavering, remember the faces of those who pushed for war.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Driver completely. We're signaling operate with Falcon.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Graham 7, I'm behind my target. Reinforcements are elite.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Intercept those bombers. You're out of chaff and flares.
Grenade locked on. Watch yourself. These guys are working together to bring us down.
Bomber confirmed destroyed.
Graham 8, behind my target.
Locked on.
Strutter 1, missile launched. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
We're bombers.
Use your legs and crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
We're outnumbered. Taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Russian tanks right here. To say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me. Call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help us refugees.
Missile.
Count me in.
Missile.
That's right.
Missile. Missile.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. Wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell.
Missile.
Pretty sure we're there already.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
No cute, sir. If he was taking this to the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile.
Starter 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile. 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 Caution. Alert. Missile. Missile.
As everyone knows it, no other reason.
Alert. Caution. Alert. Missile. 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 Caution.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Hurry!
Missile.
Get moving!
Alert. Alert. Missile. Missile.
They're not refugees.
Oh my god. Please. Really?
Make them stop singing!
Damn it.
Okay. Oh my god. Because it wasn't locking on to who I need to lock on to, yes, I'm gonna fail. Of
All aircraft,
course.
we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies
Missile.
down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2,
Missile.
in gun range.
Missile.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Everyone knows it, no other reason.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Thomas. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver.
Of course, we have to head into a thunderstorm.
They'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about.
It's
We
a
have
race.
no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
Do they really think they can continue to dodge?
That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away.
Oh shit.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. If we're too close, we'll get caught up in the explosion. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time. 60 seconds remain. You're out of chaff and flares. Strider 1, target acquired.
Just avoid the enemy's fire for now.
Okay, but we won't be able to do that forever, you know.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
I don't like the look of that ship in the back.
It's my strong belief that
I don't think it's the same one
the
we're
rope
on.
might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
I think you should shut up. She kind of seems like if the princess from Final Fantasy 15, if
time for the
she
briefing.
lived for the full game.
Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Seems like I got a lot more ground shit to destroy. So I think we might just have to get grounded missiles. Like this air-to-ground missile. Like this looks really beneficial. I want it. Is there any other ships though that have that? Because I don't really want to buy, or planes, I guess, that have that. Choices. Like, I really don't know which one to get. The Typhoon is the most reasonable in terms of how much I get for my buck, but the problem is I think the F-35 seems a bit better than the Typhoon. So I'd like rather save all the MRP to get that instead of... Actually, no, now that I think about it. Maybe I would rather have the Typhoon. Let's look at the new plane. Ooh. Been a few streams since I bought a new plane. There we go. Now the air to grounds. What kind of sucks is these parts I will not be able to get until I get to play online, and I don't know when I'm gonna get myself membership again, because I don't really want to play anything else online at the moment. Ooh, I'm gonna get that maneuverability. Because that actually frees up some slots. All right. Okay, we're gonna let's see. We don't need the bombs, we need the missiles, because it's an air-to-ground missile, not... I think that was my mistake last time when I was trying to figure out why I wasn't getting extra missiles. It's because I was choosing it for special bombs and not special missiles. Like, yeah, special bomb load limit. Yeah, let's set it up like that, but...
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Took us a moment to set up, but we got it.
Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. Uzi refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. Hurry up with takeoff prep. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vassilage, Geneva, and Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate. Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. They can pay for what they did to our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head against your jet engines. Help is here.
Hostile confirmed
Go,
destroyed.
they're with the Osean Army.
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile.
Set up AA weapons. Put them on a flat surface.
Missile.
Enemy is fled.
Missile. Zero. Missile.
Target acquired. Target locked.
Missile. Missile.
Target hit.
Why can't we hit our target?
Missile.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us! Stand it down! We're running out of ways to strike back!
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Are you sure? Reinforcements. We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
I'm on my target's tail.
Everything's on fire!
Target's in machine gun range.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Our air defense capabilities are compromised.
Missile. Missile.
That takes care of all the hostiles in the castle town. That will eliminate any other pockets of resistance.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Lockdown bandit. They have more aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles. Cancel takeoff. All squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration.
Oh, come on, more soul.
Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily. Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalashi airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down. This is the OCN Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
Missile.
You must be the snowbirds.
Missile.
It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Bonte. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace.
Missile.
Shit!
Missile.
I'm out! Ejecting!
Missile. Fall one. Fall
I
one.
hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety. 3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger. Wilco.
Righto.
Strider 1. Missile launched. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Movement hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Uh-oh, music stops. Oh no. Here comes Mr. X.
Miss, as expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun. Strider 1, we have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
Oh god, it's him again.
High-speed projectile launch with the aircraft. I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Yai. Muscle Gene Squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. Those running by, our hopes and dreams live on. Hey, look at the color of that flame. Man, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
It's a trigger. The rest of us will just get rest from a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives. Hit on unidentified aircraft. No, that's not it. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own? That's funny. It seems like one of your pilots is also fighting alone. He's not alone. Look around you.
Missile. Missile.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. You found out we have probably made themselves a new toy.
Sorry, Titus. I can't believe anyone other than you. Being together with Mihai taught me something. Drone fighters don't know what they have released the cosmos of the skies. And they're what the Muslim Air Force should be fighting against. Railgun is firing again. Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
Oh, I just realized I'm not alright.
It's a miracle you're not in a million pieces. blaster's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've found every last one of them.
Stall warning.
Missile away.
Oh, we got him.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down. He got him.
Well, I don't think it's gonna end there.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Oh, I guess he is dead.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO-2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Oh, an S rank. That's actually decent on the first try. I kind of like the Typhoon, but I don't know. I think I might have chosen
when we
wrong
got
missiles,
to the mainland,
not
we
because
found
I
the
didn't
space
know what the
elevator
mission
support
was gonna
facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder
Yes?
which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse and see the future.
Dumbass?
Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
Let's go.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Look at these buttons.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Osean Army Southern Command. Wait, forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
Ross, you're doing speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
This is Skull Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Broadcaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is Sol-2. The public of Baslet are also moving to rendezvous. So the 1 squadron do.
So this directs his crew. Count, he's up. Engagement is forbidden. Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations.
They have man-air traffic and UAVs in slave mode.
All this just to keep a war going.
I have a visual on 3 strikes. Look out for 3 strikes. Do not shoot him down.
Enemy on high.
Get him from behind and take him down.
Attack this.
Strider 1, enemy on your back. Caution.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important who I... No, we are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the disorder and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is full of refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, the war continues to rage overhead.
It's a pretty sloppy, but there's a lot of them. One of our groups will be surrounded.
Oops.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Rush
Come
up
on.
the current events later. Focus
Really?
on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked its signal in order to reach out to you.
How many more do we need to take out?
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down.
Without his mission, drones without radars are slow as hell. The biggest fraud by slave mode. Missile! Breaking!
Missile.
I'm hit! Gotta shoot him with my fires.
On our side? In a long time. Never again.
Missile.
The communications infrastructure down. This broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, make yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Hey, cadets, say hello to everyone. Yes. Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid.
All right, understood. Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? They'll keep talking big once the war is over, too. You can bet on it. We need something or someone to guide us.
Missile. Missile. I think.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
The main ocean forces to the south. So grit your teeth and
Our
fight.
princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Skies are set. Let's go. Yes!
Missile. Missile.
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. Use projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
Uh-oh.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3,
Missile.
2, 1. Impact.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Groundcaster, do we have more incoming?
No. Proceed with caution.
Wilco.
I'm still blind.
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you?
Missile.
Get back here!
Missile.
As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst type. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
Don't fly too close together. Prepare for shot. I'm bailing out.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator. It's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. To the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
Missile.
I wasn't gonna do it myself. Dumbass.
Missile. Missile.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
5 seconds.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
3, 2. Impact now.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're caught in that. It's all over.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This bitch has been
Helios
targeting
arriving
me
in
the
10
entire
seconds.
time.
5 seconds to arrival.
Oh god, get out, get out. Oh shit, 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 shit.
Missile.
Inbound.
Missile. Missile.
I'm going down. It's up to you now.
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds. Oh my god, that timer.
Fox 2. Missed.
I've been slacking.
The monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal. Shaking off enemy lock.
Special weaponry depleted.
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack of the Arsenal bird.
Missile.
Oh.
Incoming.
It was okay if the timer ran out. Okay.
4. Everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire.
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster.
Ammunition 0.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Striker marker, we can't fight it! Evacuate! Flagship starting heavily damaged by laser weapons. Aircraft controller melting. Single blast! Deploy lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
Retrievers down!
Been a while since I did that. Well, at least I'll have missiles.
Damn monster!
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Missile destroyer, striker marker, we can't fight it! Evacuate!
Missile.
Flagship starting heavily damaged by laser weapons. Aircraft controller melting. Single blast! Deploy lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming. The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack.
Oh shit.
Strider 1 has been shot down.
I guess it's not going to be as simple as just flying up and shooting it.
Damn monster!
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Missile.
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Missile destroyer, striker marker, we can't fight it! Evacuate!
Missile.
Flagship starting heavily damaged by laser weapons. Aircraft controller melting. Single blast! Deploy lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. The damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
Missile.
That's some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming. The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. Kill for the arsenal bird. Missile inbound! Evade!
Missile.
Strider 1, enemy on your back. Caution!
Missile.
You're mine.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
It's readying its APS. All aircraft, break off from the arsenal bird.
Reporting missiles! Missiles in the air!
Missile.
Get your bow.
Cosette, that's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on with those drills.
A big sink of that arrogant bastard, seriously.
No good. The engine control room is gone.
Head order to the opposite
The radar room is
Nothing phases this thing. How are we supposed to hit it? All aircraft. We can no longer commence with a second saturation attack. All aircraft, separately engage in direct attacks.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
Give us time. We'll see what we can do. You're just thinking about it now? Covering the friendlies, it's hit.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Both main propellers have been stalled. It's readying its APS.
Strider 3, Fox 2. Enemy aiming for you, Strider 1.
Damn it! I think it's damage. One aircraft hit. No, two!
I can see light bulb shape there, but it doesn't lit up.
That's the location marker. You have it from there, right?
Got it.
There's something we can do. Just evading like this will get us all killed.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed.
Missile in the air! Evade! Strider 1!
Locked on bandits. Missile inbound! Evade!
Strider 1, locked on target.
When's that ship gonna lose power? Never. The elevator's continuously supplying you with power.
Then what should we do?
Calm down. I'll do something.
What are you gonna do?
Cosette, smash it. Smash all 6 of the bastards. It'll lose power.
Just go away. Be gone. Disappear.
On cuckoo count?
Away with you.
Look. Just what kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
You're right. It switched to the backup power supply. That means the main supply's been cut off.
UAVs are dropping altitude fast. Wait, they're out!
Safety mechanism shut off. Power transmission.
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger. The main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing?
It's time to destroy the antenna's base.
Say what?
If we destroy the docking modules, the supply unit will break off from the arsenal grid. That'll leave the antenna base burn. Light on fire and we can cook that burn. Theoretically, that may prove a possibility for an experienced pilot. There won't be a trouble, but
Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this.
is he really convinced of a pilot? I've bet on it. Besides, if he thought it was impossible, he wouldn't have said anything.
Watch out! The drones are falling! The refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourselves killed? George! Tabloid! Get back here! I can't leave that girl to die. Fine, fine! Get her, but be quick about it!
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run! Run! Careful!
Missile.
Docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them. Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
Missile.
Is everything okay?
Some people were crushed. But the kid Tabloid went after his safe. He ran that distance with a girl in his hands.
Good. What about Tabloid? Is he safe?
George and the girl were saved. They were saved. Both of them.
Docking module destroyed. 1 left. Nicely done. This will be a good story to tell my son. Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Missile evading! Box 2!
Strata 1. Target
Oh,
acquired.
fucking hell. Come on.
Catch your pal.
Don't worry about backing up Strider 1. Just try to stay out of his way.
Missile.
Got this one down to my sights.
Caution. Alert.
We got these things, no problem.
Behind you, Sentry.
Missile.
Keep the UAVs company.
All targets have been destroyed. Supply unit is ready to fall off.
Come, John.
You should be able to see the rectenna where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel it.
Good luck.
Leave it to Trigger.
Don't let us down, Strider 1. Clear path for Strider 1.
Leave the big fish to Trigger. Take down the UAVs.
We're counting on you. You're too far out.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Roll 3 strikes. The Arusian pilot feels that anybody can pass the right call.
Find loot of it?
Rectenna makes you to confirm destroyed. Broadcaster. Oh my god. The arsenal bird is on fire. Trigger, break off. Ursula Bird is losing altitude rapidly.
Arsenal Bird is down.
Longcaster, can you estimate the point of impact? Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path. That's the last of the Rose. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend is here. Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. Surrender now. We will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our units surrender. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down.
Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down.
What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that
Oh,
factory?
shit.
I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground.
No, wait!
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound!
Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Oh no.
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2,
He's dead.
you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Osean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do. Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. 3,000 meters to carrier. 1,500 meters to carrier. You're too fast. Lower your speed. We're landing. You're gonna crash!
Okay.
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. 3,000 meters to carrier.
I was not aware of how fast I was actually
Too
going.
fast. Lower your speed. Raise your nose. Nice work. You pulled off a perfect landing. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins.
Ooh. JPEG dog. I'm sorry. I can't let you do that.
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Osean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This Scrap Queen's got work to do.
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Osean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft left. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
Oof. Anything worth getting? Like 74,000.
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
Final mission.
Can I use this? Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, dumbass, can you hear me?
That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back, let me know what you saw.
Let me see that. Trigger, wish I could have flown with you.
A dinged up plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now.
Take care. Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him.
So, this is the guy? Oh yeah, he's the one who took off just now.
We've got quite a few Erusians with us. Oseans are sticking around too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
Affirmative. And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission. All aircraft follow Trigger.
Roger that. Understood.
What the hell? Lasers.
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. With the information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide area data transmission. The drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Oh god, that is...
UAV reacting. Damn, they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now. Salamander 3, Skull 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
I never seen anyone fly this fast. Provide support.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down.
Damn it. Another hit. We're the only one getting anywhere out here.
Has a beat on you. The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
Think we can get it just like Mihai. They're like complete copies of Mihai. Receive some serious upgrades. See if separate unit and unit.
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
Guys have quite the bag of tricks.
Fox 2.
Shit, I just got out there, sorry.
They're shooting down missiles with their lasers. How are we supposed to bring it down? What's that? I'm gonna be an easy target right now.
Alright, Everett. Regroup quickly while Trigger draws the drones away.
Enemy behind you. Heads up. My missiles aren't hitting. The UAVs are shooting them down.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Enemy's got a lock.
Where are Rouge's agents? Is all this crap thanks to drone development? Gotta get away from here. Enemy hit. Strider 1 got him.
Friendly lost. The Salamander. Michael 3 has been shot down. Lost another one. One small drone is down. Strider 1 got it.
Oh, I got one. Okay.
There we go. One down. One down. Target is losing altitude rapidly.
That enemy is black smoke billowing from it. I saw it myself. 3 strikes is the real deal. 1 plane left.
Soul 2, evade! Evade!
Just like Mihai's.
Soul 2 lost.
Damn it! Damn it! Caution, enemy has a lock.
One panda left. Come on, someone just get rid of it. Target hit. Target hit. Damage confirmed. Those suckers are tough.
Trigger's missile hit. That one looks like it hurt. Trigger has scored a kill. Hell yeah! You finally did it!
I don't think it's over.
Way to shoot, Ace.
Here comes the rest. Oh no. That's not good.
Look, it discarded its wings. Live's got it. It's just like the UAV the Trigger shot down at Kurtarest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about? One target.
We're on our way back. You are 70 permission to the asteroid belt.
Still flying, but it can't keep this up forever. Finish it off, Trigger.
Let me avenge fate.
I'm bragging to my son about living through this mission. Dang. Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or is that thing trying to read Trigger's reactions?
It's observing Strider. It's like it's trying to learn from him.
Look at it go. Get rid of the shell must have made it lighter.
UAV is down. Radar signal is lost.
Stop it. Showing us how it's done.
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. Can't wait to tell my son about it.
The space elevator is just powered up. Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we open it?
It's not over.
Can you hear me? There's still one drone left.
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar.
I thought she was dead.
Alive and kicking.
Oh no, tunnel.
The UAV went into the undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger, and you'll make it.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up. Caution.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Oh shit.
Trigger's down!
Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to speed through this.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see. Trigger's down!
Trigger's different. Oh man, this might be the actual pain in the ass.
We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
I have to really just go slow,
Yeah,
I
well,
guess.
you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Caution.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think that?
Time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it.
Hey, shit. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be allowed to use the throttle.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that? Trigger's down!
Ooh.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that?
No time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it.
Hey, shit. I'm worried just to even pitch or roll. Like, I want to try and use yaw more, but I know it's gonna probably be the slowest option I have in terms of turning.
We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that?
You know what?
No time to explain. The radio will cut out soon.
I might need to go first person for this, just so I can see.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. There was some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going.
Shit. Oh, fuck. I should have just gassed it there. Oh my god.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that?
Oh my god. I'm just getting impatient, aren't I?
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive. Trigger's down! Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Strider 1 is down.
Jesus. I mean, at least it's the last mission.
Count, where
It's
are
gonna
you
be
going?
fucking
We
hard.
rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
Strider 1 is down.
I think I did forget to put on the improve all part for this plane, so I think it might be fucking me over. Or it might fuck
Where are
me
you
over.
going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger, you'll make it.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that? There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it.
See, I'm not used.
Trigger's down.
I'm not aware of my surroundings in first person, so I don't know. It's gonna be really weird for me. I
Count.
honestly should just stay in
We rely on
third.
Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Time to use that little pointer thing in third person because I know I learned from a video that it's basically like a guide of where the plane's predicted movement should be.
I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
Oh god.
Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit. Trigger's
Fuck.
down.
Oh no. This is gonna... I don't know how to feel.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that? There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. Trigger's down.
It's gonna be, oh my god.
We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
I'm not gonna quit out of it this time because I'm still fully energized. Like, I feel like starting with Ace Combat tonight made it, made me feel like I was gonna play a lot better. Oh fuck. That's still so oriented though, and unaware of how far I'm going. Ah!
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same
Alright.
thing.
Letting go of the throttle. No more throttle here, except here. Again, let's just... unless I know I'm going straight, I will use the throttle.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
It got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine? Definitely feels like it's my engine. I'm fine. I can still fly.
Oh.
I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Uh-oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. Drone is turning.
Oh, okay.
It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. I'm going too fast in an enclosed space. Oh, at least the checkpoint updated.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Ah! Look, I'm alive? I'm alive? Oh my god.
Baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing.
Let me at least readjust myself. Oh my god, shut up. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I wanted to wait until I had less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes.
Oh god.
Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Fuck! Oh my god, the pole. The gravitational pole. No, my god, okay. At least it's...
It's turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
And...
It's down. Trigger's down.
Now I'm just going too fast because I thought I was I thought I was confident enough to just zip through it now. Oh my god, the whole level kind of anxiety driven.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down. Yeah, baby! Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up.
Oh, no.
Not sure if you can handle it, though. Trigger's down.
Oh my god.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down. Yeah, baby! Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home.
No. Oh my god. I was able to slam my wing like parallel or perpendicular with the wall, yet belly hits the wall parallel and I just blow up.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down. Yeah, baby!
Okay. Take
I'm being
5,
serious here.
6, 7, I don't know.
That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space
bye.
elevator. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing.
Do I have to go back into first person to try to do this? Because this doesn't seem like something as easy to do in third person.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it
Oh
down,
my
Trigger.
fucking god, the one time I shoot bit. Oh. Fuck. The one time I don't start with the gas pushed.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. Trigger's down.
All of these crashes are my fault. I know it. I'm going too fast, but I want to get this part done so I can get to the part that's actually fucking me over.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought
Oh,
of a way
look,
out
like,
of here.
how am I alive?
The space
I'm at
elevator.
99%.
The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up.
Adjusting myself to get into that shit is the hard part. And then I finally get in and I just die.
I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here. Everyone's waiting for you.
No! I don't know how fast I can go because if I don't push any throttle, I just stall.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Hey, I'm down.
Trigger's down.
This will look great in the stream highlight or compo. I don't know. This is very, very, very stressful.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if my bird can handle it, though.
Okay.
Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get
Oh
out of
my
here.
god, what?
I'm waiting for you!
Did I just... when I hit that, did I completely flip upside down? Really? Really? I couldn't have just bonked off like I normally do when I hit my wings perpendicular to the wall, pillars, things?
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down. Trigger's down.
I can't just bounce off the ground like I normally do. This definitely ain't Star Fox.
Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Just miss it.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Big 10, 12.
That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The
Okay.
space elevator.
Gentle on the throttle.
I know you can make it. I'll
Shut
attempt
up.
a belly
Let me
landing.
focus.
Get out of here. Everyone's waiting for you. I wanted to wait until I had less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land.
Go, go, go.
I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby. Stay with me just a bit more.
No, Cyclops. God, finally.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar.
They did it! That's our Trigger! He's a damn hero! No doubt. You're better than me.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Oh, it's Count, not Cyclops. Cyclops was his
Wish y'all could have seen that.
original squad.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
built. I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain Kay Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1. The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad. The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
Oh, he's
I
alive?
never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
Maybe if you weren't such a cranky old bastard.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue, to the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
Tu te souviens de nos fleurs préférées qui chantaient tout près de nous, du jour de ta déclaration d'amour, les mains pleines de pensées, plus même dans ton dos pleura, et plus tu as pleuré dans mes bras. Et un moment de silence, puis pouvons-nous tous les deux.
This was a really, really fun game to play. Really good. There were a lot of twists like this. For technically my first Ace Combat game, this was a really fun experience. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I'm missing out on in like all like the lore and canon stuff like that, but Like, I guess that's why I got the Ace Combat 5 and the Belkin Wars, I think is what Zero's called. Yeah, a friend I just paid for shipping and he shipped them over to me, so I have those ready. I might actually consider streaming those two sometime in the future. But I first would need to get a component to HDMI cable or component to HDMI converter for my PS2 because I don't have a component or composite capture card. Ace Combat 5 I can stream from the PS4 because of the launch edition, so that's not the worry. The worry is Belkin Wars or Belkin War. Now I really want to play online. I bet the moment, like, if I go online, the moment I get online, I'm just gonna get decimated by people who know how to fly planes, or people who have played this game since it first came, like since Ace Combat 4, or even like the first Ace Combat game, and it'd be a fun experience. It's just gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, I learned how to do this in the story mode, but I didn't learn how to fight people who could actually predict people. I'm not going to skip the credits for now since I don't know what's at the end. Like, I have not... The only gameplay I've seen from other people are of levels that I have finished. I have not seen any other gameplay of the game. I have not talked about anything past, like, I have not talked about the game past where I have played with friends, and I've told them before I talk about the game where I left off. So, if there is anything at the end, I just don't want to skip it. That's all. I'm guessing there wasn't anything at the end special, like no special cutscene or anything like that. Or yeah, there is this, I guess. B. Okay. Well, I guess that is expected because I think I got myself stuck on the same like tunnel part before even getting through the second tunnel for about 20 minutes maybe. So yeah, that's kind of deserved. All the mage skins, all the spare skins, all the strider skins, one or more emblems. I'll change aircraft skins in campaign. Can change aircraft emblems in campaign. New aircraft has been unlocked in the aircraft tree. So what happens if I click continue? Do I just go back to the last mission? Yeah, okay. So now I know the other thing from what my friends have told me is that basically fun doesn't start until you redo the whole thing on hard and then expert and then ace or whatever it's in between expert and ace. So I want to do like one free flight and then maybe I will start. I'm gonna do like hard. I'm gonna do all those other things. Like if I get to ace, I might stream that. But the hard and expert, that stuff, I might just do in my own spare time because of it being kind of a bit. It seemed like a really long time watching a person who's not as experienced in this game to try and attempt to get to ace, or basically replay the story mode 3-4 more times. I feel like that's not something some people would want to watch, so I can hold off on streaming hard and expert for the time. Expensive jet. Fighter developed in Eurasia based on the X-02, but with vastly improved design. It's unique for every wings. We have a great combat and speed capabilities which are unaffected by its heavy armament. Its nickname is Striker Warplane. Ooh. We will work towards that, but for now, I have to get this one. Alright. Parts, for now, I would just want to put on a lot of, like, maneuver stuff, because I'm not going to be shooting anything. I'm just going to be flying around for fun. Clear for free flight, and it's gonna... I'm gonna just do some spins, see how sharp this thing turns. Ooh. The moment when you let go, it continues spinning for a little bit. So you'd have to kind of counteract it with your own.
Caution.
And let's see how fast we can get this thing going.
Caution. Pull up.
It does turn on a dime, or at least with all these modifications put on, it turns like a dime. With weapons and stuff that might be needed, though, I don't think it would be able to do the same.
Caution. Pull up. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Okay. So, I think that should conclude, at least for now. If I get PlayStation Plus again, I will definitely try and stream a bit of multiplayer, like my first multiplayer experience, I should say. And that sounds like it'd be fun. Or at least it would be a fun thing to share. So I guess I didn't really have anything else planned for tonight, but I still have a bit more energy in me to play at least like another game for an hour or two. So I am gonna put up a quick BRB, and I'm gonna just get a little food, get a little drink, and switch games over. I'll try and figure out what I can put on.